Hi there, I'm Matt from Chris Handwriting Estate Agents, and me and Chris are super excited today to be able to show you number 1 Brookfield Drive, a beautiful, completely overhauled bungalow just tucked off Pikemere Road with an absolutely fabulous garden. But before we even get there, we thought we'd start the film just round the corner on Pikemere Road itself, which needs very little introduction for locals. It's a gorgeous tree-lined street, completely filled with beautiful executive homes, and from here we've got some excellent schooling for primary students with Pikemere Primary just down the road here, and a bit further afield we've got a very sought after secondary school, and of course the all important leisure centre and sports hub. So we're also situated so close to some beautiful open countryside, and as well with just a short walk and you're straight into Alsager village and its variety of shops, bars and restaurants. So we're coming off Pikemere Road now, and Brookfield Drive is this very well established, very quiet cul-de-sac just behind me, and there's only a handful of homes here. Let's take a look at number 1. So clearly all the homeowners thoroughly enjoy where they live around here, and as we come down this beautiful little track, this nice leafy approach, and you're coming onto the curtilage of number 1 Brookfield Drive, a fabulous address. And just take a look at the front facade here. It's clear to see there's been an awful lot of money very well spent in our opinion. And as we come onto the property itself, we've got this huge wide driveway, great if you've got perhaps a motorhome or a caravan. Either way, you've got all the parking for all your friends and family. Of course, we've got some beautiful landscaping, some nice sweeping pathways, and that fabulous front garden there, which really is a sight to behold. So we love the twin rendered gables with that beautiful contrasting oak effect cladding in the centre there. Of course, we've got the nice anthracite with the flush casement windows, and of course the matching garage door. So having the 3 skylights, we've also got a very impressive first floor to show you, which is a real surprise, as well as that fabulous back garden. Let's get through this front door and show you everything on offer.
So you step into the home and you come into this fabulous reception hall. So straight away the style really grabs you. There's an incredible oak and glass style staircase, an absolutely stunning contemporary plank tile effect floor, and of course this beautiful contemporary entrance door. So it's a really impressive space that's going to make a great first impression on your guests. So there's many things to love about this property, including its layout. It's really well laid out, where we've got the living spaces to your left and behind me, and to your right we have sleeping accommodation on the ground floor. There is also obviously a first floor master suite upstairs. So we're going to start things by showing you this incredible living dining kitchen. That's right, we brought you in here first as opposed to going in the lounge, because we actually think you're going to spend all of your time in here. It's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It's a really generous living area here, and behind me we have an incredible kitchen. So this living dining area is going to be great for day to day, but of course, and in particular with that back garden when you're entertaining, these spaces are really going to be alive. Nice comfortable seating area over here. We've got a designer radiator. Again, we've got a continuation of that stunning floor, very generous dining area. Media on the wall really shows you the lifestyle that you're going to enjoy every day. And of course the whole space is framed beautifully with this sliding patio door. Moving into the kitchen, the first thing that you'll note is it is a fantastic size. It's also stunning and contemporary. We absolutely love it. Where you've got the wood grain effect side panels, you've got this fantastic stone effect top, and of course taking centre stage is the all-important entertaining island. So you've got your seating for 2 there, so again when you're entertaining, maybe cooking up a storm, you've got your guests in here, you'll be able to get them sat down, line the drinks up at the bar, perfect. This kitchen is supremely appointed. There's a full height fridge here, we've got twin Neff appliances there, and as we move round there's clever things like the bin hide, you've got an integrated dishwasher, a moulded sink into this fabulous worktop with a feature Frankie mixer tap. And as we wind our way around, we've got this glorious Neff cooking station. It's an absolute stunning piece, and underneath the all-important pan drawers. And then finally, we've got an integrated freezer. So this is a really exciting space that we love, and you will love it too. So leading on from here and keeping this all nice, clean and tidy, we have a dedicated utility room. This utility room is a fabulous asset to the home. It's as big as some kitchens I see, and there's an absolute wealth of storage in here. In addition to the base level units, you've got some lovely tool storage units there. So we've got space for 2 appliances, and we've got another sink in the home, and there's no compromise in presentation. It's stunning. And annexed off the utility area, we've got a very valuable ground floor WC, and it's so much more than that. tucked away in the corner of the room, again, we've got another large storage unit.
So coming out of one fabulous entertaining space, once you've finished in there, you're going to then retire to this beautiful lounge. And this lounge is grand with its stature, it's beautifully presented, we love the feature walls and the decor is absolutely on point. Coupled with the symmetry with these beautiful doors with the encapsulated blinds that frame that rear garden beautifully. In addition to those doors, we've got some designer radiators, and I love the layout of this room with the current owners that have got their seating arrangement all framed around this beautiful feature fireplace. So as we move through the home, it's clear to see this whole property just exudes appeal. And again, the current owners have got a very nice taste for the decor. So we've got 3 bedrooms on this side of the home here, plus a family shower room. Versatility really is the name of the game here. Let's start with one of the bedrooms to the rear. So again, it's clear to see this is a great snug stroke TV room. Again, we've got those beautiful aspects of the garden that we're just going to keep talking about today, but love the current layout. However, you comfortably get a nice double bed in here. Straight out of that room, again, we're at the rear of the home and we're straight into bedroom 3. Again, gorgeous layout, beautiful design, huge bed, all the trimmings. This room is perfect. Completing the bedrooms on this floor, moving at the front of the home, we've got, you guessed it, another double bedroom. Again, grand with its proportions, beautifully presented. Great for the homework here. You've also got a really nice leafy aspect. However you choose to purpose this room, it's a very capable space. And servicing these 3 bedrooms perfectly, you've got your downstairs family bathroom. Again, no expense spared in here. You've got a perfect designer suite. We love the tiling everywhere we look. Whether it be yourself or your kids, you're going to really love preparing yourself in here in the morning.
So as you can see, this property will function perfectly as a bungalow, but we've got some exceptional first floor accommodation to show you now. As you rise up to the first floor, you're welcomed into this very exciting first floor landing area. You've got this feature glass and oak effect balustrade, of course, the character of the roof and this enormous skylight. So it's a really good looking space. And this landing is room sized and it's got a amount of space here. Perhaps you could use that as a bit of an office area. And up here at the first floor, it is a master suite. So behind me, we have an exquisite and spacious dressing area and an ensuite, but now we're going to move into the master bedroom. That's right, absolutely love this master bedroom. Again, brimming with character. We've got the full roof profiles. There's 3 Velux style windows in here. Just take a look at the space on offer. So this is beautifully presented. I've got a lovely spongy carpet under my feet. We really like this feature wall. And the big double bed is taken so easily. There's so much space around it. And of course, a lot of that space is afforded by these luxurious bespoke built-in wardrobes. And if that's not enough storage for you, come through to this luxurious dressing room and have a look at this. This is quite incredible. I love what the vendor's done here. They've got it all racked and railed out, and the storage is something to behold. And integrated very nicely within the space is a very cleverly designed ensuite shower room. It's an L-shaped space where we've got designer WC and sink. And then tucked away around the corner, you've got a decent sized shower cubicle. The whole space is nicely lit with the Velux style window. Stepping out from either the lounge or the rear dining kitchen or indeed the utility, and you come out into the most special and spectacular south facing garden. This really is a sight to behold. The whole home has had considerable investment, and you can just see it's followed right through to this delightful garden space. So this spectacular garden is the perfect complement to the way that this home lives. So we've got external access from the living dining kitchen out onto this beautiful terrace, and the terrace extends all the way down the rear of the property. So you can see with the kitchen and the lounge together, you can open the house right up, and when you're entertaining, it is going to be such a party zone. So you're really going to be able to set this up to get it to live the way that you want it to. So whether you're dining out here, you're lounging, sunbathing or hot tubbing, this garden's really going to do it for you. Moving up from the lower terrace, and it's now time to walk the lawns and show you the green parts of the garden. And tucked away right up in the top corner, you've got this fantastic entertaining zone, and it's great to see it all set up, ready to go. You can really see the lifestyle on offer here. Follow me down onto this incredible lawn space. So this is going to be nice and easy to manage. It's a nice level lawn, but the size of it is absolutely incredible. So whether you've got kids or grandkids or dogs, everyone's going to be able to get on here and really burn some steam off And if you just take a look around, there's incredible specimen plants and trees, all been put in so thoughtfully, and it takes decades for it to look this good. So a very lucky buyer is going to pick up an incredible garden setting in one easy purchase. And on the left hand side of the garden, again, you've got another very pretty seating area. If you want to grow your own, you can be very pleased to see these growing boxes. You've got your utilities here, you've got space for a greenhouse. This is absolutely perfect. And just before we sign the video off, we felt we had to show you this very clever use of space at the side. So there's a really good amount of side garden, and there is an enormous shed here, really nicely tucked out the way by this contemporary fencing.
That is the tour of number 1 Brookfield Drive, now all complete. In our opinion, as a buyer, you're going to be very hard stretched to find something with this size, this specification, the privacy, the south-facing rear garden. All these attributes all in one package do not hit the market very often. If you, like me, love what you see here, please give me a call on the number below to book that all-important viewing. And remember, if you're local and you need a valuation, we'd love to come out and meet you.
We're here in Alsager, a well-connected, self-contained town on the Cheshire-Staffordshire borders, ideal for families, professionals and retirees alike.
For those commuting, Alsager offers excellent transport links. The train station provides direct services to Crewe and Stoke-on-Trent, while the M6 motorway is just a short drive away, giving convenient access to major regional centres.
The town has everything you'd expect, a mix of independent shops, national names, cafes, pubs and bars and supermarkets, including Asda and Sainsbury's.
There are also 2 GP practices and several dentists and opticians serving the whole area.
For dining and socialising, Alsager has a strong range of options, from Italian and Indian restaurants to well-established pubs. There's also a good selection of takeaways and coffee shops. And for those looking to unwind, there's a spa at the Manor House Hotel.
Alsager has several well-regarded primary schools, including Pipemere, Excalibur, Cranberry Academy and St Gabriel's.
And for secondary education, Alsager School is a really key draw and conveniently sits next to Alsager Leisure Centre.
Green spaces are a real feature here, and the Mere is a beautiful spot right in the heart of the town with private access for residents. Milton Park offers play areas, a skate park and beautiful open spaces for families, while Alsager Golf Club sits on the edge of town for those who play.
The town has a strong sense of community with regular events such as the weekly market, the annual carnival and Pride.
So that's Alsager, a fine balance between access, amenities and green spaces.